With me here I have Sister Sheryl from Secunda. These girls came last year, November, according to them. They were sent to destroy the ministry. They went from one ministry to another without any problem. Can you briefly tell us what was your job in Powers of Darkness? What was your department? What could you do?
My position under the sea was I controlled Tigoloshis, and I also controlled people's minds. My body would stay wherever it was, doing what it was doing. The people around me could not see what was happening, and I would go in spirits under the sea and do my job. You all know that every 3 hours the Powers of Darkness meet, right? And every 3 hours I would go to the Powers of Darkness, the meetings. And wherever I was, I would be there in the physical, but I would be at the meetings in the spirit.
Every 3 hours?
Yes, sir.
The man of God teaches us every day that every third hour we must pray.
Yes, sir. And all those 3 hours, when my body was there in the physical, I would always feel tired and sleepy because I was busy working in the spirit. The devil, he's not stupid, he's very clever. He doesn't go for just anyone. He goes for especially girls, meaning they don't think of the consequences.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Controversial Podcast. My name is Omotoso. Thank you for joining me. Well, somebody sent me this video and they wanted me to give my take on it. But before I do that, I'm urging you to subscribe to our channel so that you get more information every day about what is happening around the world. I know before I say whatever it is that I want to say right now, this is a very sensitive topic, and I just want people to bear with me as I'm commenting over this video. And you know, there is nothing you say that is going to change the emotions that are involved in this case of Team Omotoso. However, when you look at these videos, things don't add up. Whatever it is that I'm going to say right now, I want you to look into it in such a way that you take your emotions out of it. You take your emotions out of it and then you focus on actually looking at these facts so that we see where this is going. Well, first of all, by the look of things, this child, Sheryl Zondi, was already a troubled child. And what if, that's what I'm saying, what if Team Omotoso was also a victim? And because of the pride of Nigerian, he actually did not know that he was a victim. He didn't know that the mission came from the Marine Kingdom to break his ministry. Now, me as a person talking to you, the podcaster, I've been once in Omotoso's church. I think back in his few years when I just went to visit, and there was something off about that choir that was called Chrysolite and how selective it was. And I think that's what was among the reasons all of us, we really said these things happen. But now the question is, what if Omotoso's pride led him to his fall? Now, because when you look at the case, it's actually not making sense. When you look at the judge was not stupid. There were a lot of inconsistencies that has nothing to do with the persecutors. Maybe, I'm just saying maybe, if someone else can take emotions out of this case, would realize that somehow Omotoso's was just being played because he's too proudful. Many people will say, but there are other people that came out. If you did get a chance to actually look at the 15-minute video of sentencing, you'll realize that the inconsistencies that were there, it's the only one that made sense came from Sheryl. The rest, this was like there was a WhatsApp group that was formed and people discussed the case. There were also some of the people that were victims. All of a sudden they turn and become on the side of Omotoso and say we lied in court. There were issues where whatever it is that the victim said to the police station did not match what they said in court. So there were so many things that did not add up. But because this person is Nigerian and Nigerians are not in good terms with South Africans, 8 years went by. No, I'm not saying he did not do what he did do, but I'm just saying, what if? Because I cannot be the advocate of the devil, but I'm just saying, what if? And I want you to think, what if, after you also look this video thoroughly, that this child was a troubled child that could do anything for attention, and boom, sent by the marine kingdom and break the kingdom of a proudful man. Enjoy your evening.